Owen Abbas here with none other than Chris Eubank Jr. Chris, behind me, St James's Park. You're here in Newcastle. Disappointing 2 weeks ago when you heard the news that the fight wasn't going to happen, but one door closes, another door opens. You're here fighting in Newcastle on Saturday night. Just talk to me about how things have gone over the last couple of weeks for you.
Listen, it's part of the job. You've got to overcome obstacles. The fight got cancelled. I was back in the gym the next day, staying in shape, staying on weight, waiting for the call to because I said I wanted to fight this month, and now we're here. We were back on the very next show. So everything happens for a reason.
It seemed in that press conference that you had to sort of push some words at your opponent, and you said in the press conference that in social media, he was throwing tweets at you, talking to you like he wanted you there and then, but in the press conference it's a bit quiet. When you started going, he started going. What did you make of that?
That's how it always is with these guys, man. They keyboard warriors. They love to talk it up online, but then when it actually comes down to it, and they're actually in front of you, all of a sudden they clam up. It's funny. Stick to your guns. That's I'm real. If I say something online, I'm gonna say it to your face. That's how I think. That's how I think it should go. But everyone's not real, I guess.
You said in that press conference that this is just an opponent for the next opponent. I know, talk to yourself over the last couple of years that you and every fighter's main goal is a world title fight. You came so close to that Cholo fight. We know sort of COVID sort of ended that. How disappointing was it at that time for you to not get that world title fight when you had been waiting for quite a while?
Everything happens for a reason. If it wasn't for COVID, I never would have met Roy Jones. So that's the way I look at it. Yeah, I missed out on a world title fight, but I gained the best coach in the world.
So what's the plans for yourself, Chris? You now move back to the UK. You've obviously signed up with the Sky Sports deal. It looks like you'll be fighting here. Moving back from America, what's the sort of plans for next year now?
Activity. Make a statement in this next fight on the weekend, and then a big fight in December, and then and continuing on to next year. World title fights or big names or both. That's the plan.
And the Eubank legacy, is this something? Is that world title? Does it mean the most to you that for you to carry on the legacy of the Eubank name and going forward?
Listen, I'm a fighter. That's what we want to do. We want to win world titles. And now that we have Sky Sports fully behind us, there's just no reason why that won't happen. Within the next 6 to 12 months, I will have a world title again.
You spoke about Canelo in the press conference, saying I'd move up if it was Canelo to 168. But let's talk about Canelo. He's fighting against Caleb Plant. Just give me your thoughts on that fight. How do you see that fight playing out?
Similar to how the other fights play out. I think Caleb's gonna, try and box him, try and run around the ring and not get too involved, and then eventually he's going to get caught.
How do you beat somebody like Canelo then? Because we've seen him, move forward quite a lot since the early days. You can go back to Erislandy Laura, and then since then the improvement's been massive. How do you beat him?
You've got to fight fire with fire. If you're going to go in there and try and survive, he knows how to beat that style. He's proven it time and time again. Eventually, he's going to catch you. What he doesn't expect, or what he hasn't trained for, is somebody who's actually going to come at him, out punch him, throw more shots at him, take his punches and come right back. No one's doing that. They're all running. They're all hiding. They're all just trying to not to get knocked out. They're trying to last the 12 rounds with him. That's not how you beat a man like that.
Just quick one. Another one. Terence Crawford and Shawn Porter. Sorry. What do you make of that fight?
It's a great fight. I know Shawn, and I've trained with him. I've trained alongside him. He was in Floyd's gym a couple of months back when we were training. He looks in good shape, and that's a hell of a fight. It's a tough fight. Terence Crawford is a bad boy. But that's definitely a fight I'll be tuning in to watch.
Final before I let you go, Tyson Fury, do you think he's the best heavyweight in the world?
Right now, I'd have to say so. He's proven it. He's proven it. now it's a question of how would he do against Usyk. That's what everyone's talking about now. How would he do against Usyk? I think he would win that fight. So I guess you'd have to say he's the best heavyweight in the world.
Just a final message for the fans. Going to be tuning in. A lot of people, you've got a lot of fans in the UK, a lot of fans in America as well. What do you want to say to all the people tuning in and also coming to the arena on Saturday night?
This is the beginning, baby. This is where it all starts, and we're not messing around this time. Last time I fought, I kind of let the guy off the hook. This time, if I see an opening, I'm taking this guy out.
Chris Eubank Jr., it's always a pleasure talking to yourself, and good luck on Saturday night. Thank you very much.